third time in a row. God, that sucks, says Nathan. I hate it when people do that to me. Yeah, it's just disrespectful, isn't it? They don't say anything for a moment. The woman takes a drag of her roll-up and blows it out of the side of her mouth. Nathan picks...
Yeah. I just got out of my chiropractor appointment. Every time I feel so like zen.
Looking for more clues to his behaviour, but there's nothing.
Hold on. Every time I feel so zen. Okay, I have a meeting at 10:30, so that's in an hour. Anyways, let me kind of go over my day with y'all, since we're here. So I have a meeting at 10:30 with a teammate for a shared client, and then I have a meeting with one of my customer success managers at 11:30, and then I have some script help at like 2:30, and then my last client call is at 4:30. So that is on the agenda for today. So just like 3 meetings that are not super serious, but just one client meeting. I did previously have 2 client meetings, but my first client rescheduled for Wednesday. So I was like, that's great. They have been on vacation for like a month because they're a European client, which I'm like, that sounds awesome that you can be on vacation for an entire month. We do not get that here in America. But in Europe, they be getting that. Except, actually, I don't know, because he is European, but the company he works for, he's at the American branch. So I wonder if they just do that as a company in general, but it is a European company, but he works in California. So I was like, I don't know. Anyways, the wide lens, the wide lens is back. I'm really excited the wide lens is back. But yeah, I forgot to introduce this vlog. Hello, my name's JasmineRossette. Welcome back to another weekly vlog. Anyways, I am going to head home now so that I can make my meeting, but also so I can have breakfast, because I had that like applesauce meal, but that was like under 100 calories, which is fine, but that's not enough to fill your girl up. Anyway,
come on sweetie, let's get you up there. And then we got into the room and he said he was hungry, so I got us a McDonald's delivery.
all right. Y'all, I have to tell you, this weekend I made lemon olive oil cake, and y'all, so good. Probably my new favorite cake. Like, it's so... I've seen people post on Instagram about having olive oil cake, and I was like, what is that? I've never heard of that. And I saw more and more people posting about it. And then Jennifer Gardner posted a recipe that she did with Baby to Baby. It was a lemon olive oil cake, and if you know me, you know I love lemon. Just a nice sour, tart, citrus moment. And so I was like, I'm gonna make this exact recipe. I will say it's a lot more dense, you can kind of see. I made it gluten-free and dairy-free, so I don't think we did the right conversions. It just said like a cup of whole milk, and then I just switched that for a cup of almond milk, and then same thing for the flour. I just switched it 1-to-1 to gluten-free flour, which I'm starting to think, I don't know if that was the right thing, because it came out a lot more dense, but the taste is incredible. Like, it's so good. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm just having a slice of that. And they did it to where, I mean, we made it exactly the same minus the milk and the flour. It's just gluten-free and then dairy-free. But we did the sugar and the raw on top, and then once it cooled down, we got the powdered sugar. It is truly so good. Highly recommend. I will say, there's a liqueur that you need. It's like a tablespoon of it. It is not cheap. Even the alternatives that you can use of it are not cheap. It's like hard to find and also expensive. So I plan on making it, this cake, a lot more. I'm thinking, because I made it with a friend, and I think we're going to do it with like some type of cream on top, and maybe like a raspberry sorbet to go with it, because lemon and raspberry are just so good. But the cream would be like a rosemary lemon cream on top of the lemon olive oil cake, and then the raspberry sorbet would just be decadent. It all goes together. Lemon, raspberry, rosemary. A perfect combo. So, yeah. Gonna finish this and get back to work.
Management methods. Leadership methods must be tailored to meet the needs of the project, the environment, and the stakeholders. So when you're talking about leadership, you have to say, you know, is it the same? Do I use the same set of leadership for all projects? No. Every project is going to require.
How come you have it in the car?
Hello. Okay. Let's get you taken care
You know what I like too? At the time, is that strawberry. The strawberry? With strawberry?
Oh, the sorbet?
The sorbet?
Yeah.
I've been buying it. Yeah, I want to go to the store and put some of that. Well, thank you.
A meal by Hungry Root.
Yes, it looks good. Oh, do I need that?
Well, I mean, it's hot, so this absorbs the heat.
Okay, Father God, thank you. Bless Jasmine and bless her for cooking this food, Lord, and we thank you for letting us have it.
Hello. How's it going? Doing well. Let me go ahead and share my screen for those reports that I created. So obviously I don't see anything in them. It's the one where we wanted it as a grid view instead. And it's because of the filter. So if I were to edit that current filter, it's because I'm not in any of these roles. But if you want to test this on the call right now and just make sure it's showing as expected, then you can test it with the rest of the people and I can make sure that they have access to these.
Okay.
Is that enough?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
A little bit more. Okay, okay. We're in now.
It's a salad. Good morning. It's been a minute since I've talked to y'all. Let me throw this away because there's no more gum. But yeah, yesterday was kind of a busy day. I'm keeping quiet because my grandma's still sleeping. It's about to be 7 o'clock. I woke up at 5:30 and I've been waking up at 5:30. Before it was like 6:18 and now I'm waking up earlier. I don't know, but I still do feel rested. But let me sit down. Yesterday I had my chiropractor appointment. It was the last treatment that I was doing for twice a week. And so we looked at my spine again. Everything is like improving. It's definitely a slow and steady race, but it's definitely improvement. So I am going down from 2 times a week to once a week. And then because I'm on antibiotics, he gave me this, wait, I got this like supplement here. It's to help support my GI balance. It's pretty natural. It has oregano, but it has oregano extract, sodium caprolate, ginger, turmeric extract, and olive oil extract. So yeah, because I'm taking pretty strong antibiotics because of my eyes, and I will be on it for quite some time. He was telling me that like that can affect your body, and so what he recommended was to go on the Candida diet, which basically it's an anti-inflammatory diet. What I really should be focusing on is just less sugar and having good quality food. So yeah, he also recommended, like, because I'm lactose intolerant, he was like, just try plain, you know, goat yogurt, have that by itself, or just, you know, without any added sugars, and have that often while you're on these antibiotics as well, because regardless, antibiotics are always just gonna mess with your gut. So yeah, I was like, okay, I'll get that supplement. He was like, you don't have to get this supplement, but it can definitely help. But anyways, we went to Trader Joe's. I also got my chiropractor appointment done. And yeah, today's kind of like a pretty meeting heavy day. I had a lot of work last night, got that done. I had meetings towards the middle end of the day, so not sure how much I'll see y'all, but I have my Bible study tonight, and I finished all my Bible study in one day last night. So yeah, my grandma has a book signing that she's gonna go to today for one of her favorite authors, but it's just gonna be kind of like, I don't know how much I'll be able to, show y'all. So I thought I'd kind of tell y'all I have meetings from 8:30 all the way till 5 p.m. And then I'm heading straight over to my book, not my book, but my Bible study, because my grandma's going to drop me off and then head over to her book signing. So it's just going to be a day of straight, me working type of thing. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna head to the gym now. My SD card is out of storage. I'll talk to y'all later.
That's why we schedule it. That was our first trial, and the ladies would pop in when they could, in their lunch break. So this time we said, okay, we didn't get a good participation, attendance, but so we're doing the 7 p.m. now, and I'm finding that a lot more ladies are signing up for the.
What the fuck?
I'm not recording y'all. It's okay.
That's
Well,
sick.
because I normally eat it with like rice and seafood.
Yeah, there's a lot of other.
Yeah, it's like very.
Do you like
I feel like I should close the door. I think it should be fine. Good morning, and sorry for not ending the vlog last night. But yesterday was a lot of fun. I don't think I explained what we did on Friday, but Friday my grandma needed to go and get her laptop fixed, and she was having issues with Zoom, so that's what we did in the morning, and that's what y'all saw. And then afterwards we got food in Castle Rock, came back home, and went to Costco, picked up some stuff, and then I took a nap, and then I went out with friends, because I have another friend who is, at the end of this month, is moving to the East Coast. Her and her partner are moving to the East Coast, and I'm like, I get it, your family's out there, and the area that you're moving to it's gonna save you money on rent and cost of living, so why not take it? And also they're moving for work as well. There's some better opportunities with work out there, and so why not take it? And yeah, so we had her going away party, and we kind of just bar hopped, food hopped, restaurant hopped as well. I think we started off at the Refinery, went to Tokyo, which is Tokyo. That's where we saw the sushi. And we had karaage chicken as appetizer, along with shishito peppers. I got 3 peppers that were spicy, and then I got 1 pepper that wasn't spicy. So that was really funny, because I didn't know, but they were 1 out of 10 is spicy, and I was I got 3. And then another friend of mine got 2, I think. So we were yeah, there's a lot of spicy peppers in this little batch here. And then after that we went to Woody Fisher, which was across the street, and I had an appetizer and dessert. The food was really good. And then we went to, what's it called, Occidental, and it was, I think it was described to me as a dive bar, but it was packed. We went outside in the back. It was a cute little area, but it was packed. And then we tried going to this other place, but it was closed. So then we ended the night at Avanti, just for a nightcap and just for drinks. And it was really good. Yeah, it was a really good time. I enjoyed myself. I got home at like 1 o'clock in the morning. That is the latest I've stayed out in a really long time. I think my early 20s, like the first like 2 to 3 years of my 20s, I stayed out like maybe once a month, going out dancing, and would get like drinks a little bit and get drinks what? Okay, I'll tell you. Yeah, and we would get drinks, but it would be like once a month or something like that. It wasn't like every night. And it was typically in the summer, like when the weather wasn't too bad, or like fall. Actually, no, it was year round, I feel like, actually. But I had done it a couple times, I think up until I was like 24, 25 maybe, and then I was like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. I've always been a grandma at heart. I was raised with my grandma, so of course the girl's gonna stay inside. But anyways, that was last night. It was a lot of fun. I didn't take out my camera because I didn't want to, like, it was to celebrate and also grieve, in a sense, like excited for this new venture that you're on, but also it was bittersweet because it's like great that you have this opportunity to go out east, but also it's sad because you won't be in super close proximity. So just gotta make sure that we are super intentional in our relationships. And yeah, I'm super excited for her. And then we found out that night too, another friend is moving to the West Coast in that group, and so it's just like everyone's moving out of Denver. But I get it, it's expensive, even though where this person is moving to is California, and I think it's a little bit more pricier to live there, but they've always wanted to live there. Him and his partner have always wanted to live there, so it's like understandable. But yeah. Are you gonna answer it? Thank you so much for watching this video and getting to the end of it. I hope y'all have a great day or week wherever you are. And yeah, if you liked any part of this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you can keep up to date with me on all the things that I'm doing, and comment down below, say hi. I say hi back. And don't forget to stay kind, stay true, and stay laughing, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.